What do you mean as a human? No.
In humanity, he's dead 2,000 years, but his divine nature still lives up there.
Who paid for your sin, the human or the divine?
No, I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in the crucifixion?
No, I don't believe in the atonement.
You don't believe in atonement?
No.
So how do you think your sins are forgiven?
By my own actions.
Your actions cause the sin. How are they forgiven?
My action of asking forgiveness.
Okay, so you believe in the forgiveness. You know that is very similar to Islam. You know that?
The atonement, I'm sure you debate the atonement because it doesn't make sense.
Because the whole idea of belief in Christianity, the whole idea of this Trinity, is for you as a Christian to understand how he's able to pay for your sins. The reason he came as a human is to pay for your sins according to Christians. So I don't think you are even a Christian if you don't believe in atonement by blood.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, that means you're not even a mainstream Christian.
No, I'm not.
You are some other denomination.
I'm not. I explore the truth from my own self. I'm a truth seeker.
Yeah. Why didn't you look at Islam?
I've done it.
You have?
Yeah.
So what do you know about Islam? How do you think it's different from Christianity?
Well, Islam has a very powerful monotheism, but in my opinion, I think it's contaminated with violence.
So if somebody comes and hurts your family, hear me out.
That.
If somebody comes and hurts your family, are you going to stand and be a pacifist?
If you are committed to
Are you going to answer that question? Are you going to stand by and do nothing if somebody hurts your family?
If I am a committed pacifist, which I'm an unorthodox, probably wouldn't do anything.
So you would let your brothers and sisters...
Even in those circumstances,
okay.
yes.
How do you, as a human being, you said you use your mind to question God. How would you question this morality? Wait, listen. How would you, as a human being, would you not question the morality of that person who would just stand by doing nothing when his family are being persecuted, oppressed, or hurt?
But he's loyal to...
I'm asking you, not he. Don't go to the third person. You, Roberto, what would you do if your family is being harmed?
Well, I have to react in based on my beliefs.
Are you a Jehovah's Witness?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you as a Roberto...
I just gave you an example that some people...
But you're not a pacifist, are you? You said in certain contexts, you would agree that war is the answer. I know. So you as a non-pacifist, what would you do if your brothers...
I would take action.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
so let's discuss between you, your belief, and the belief that I'm talking about Islam. Because you said your objection about Islam is the one. But you know that the kind of violence you're talking about here is what you already agree with. In the context of a war, there has to be force. Yes? You need to use force in the context of war. You do not stand along, be a pacifist, because that wouldn't be a war. Yes.
Okay. Hashim, it was a pleasure to talk to you. I'm afraid I have to go.
No problem. But it was nice talking to you as well. Do you have a copy of the Quran?
No, but I got in my phone.
Do you want a hard copy? It's easier to read sometimes.
No, I have a copy.
You have a copy. So I want you to investigate, because you seem to be a person who asks questions.
I got here the Quran.
Yes. Which Quran is that? Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alhamdulillah. Yes. Oh yeah, this is a very good copy. Yeah. Do you want a copy?
I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. Thank you.
Because sometimes it's easier to read from a book than look on your phone or any other device. You know.
I remember a passage that I read here.
Yeah, sure.
It's number 3:7.
Chapter 3, verse 7.
Yes.
Okay. Surah An-Nisa.
Where is 3:7? Where is 3:7? Where is the Surah 3? Surah 3.
I think it starts. What chapter is that?
Yeah, 3:7.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Because to look for truth, you sometimes ended up finding stuff that you never expect.
If you got any questions with regards to the Quran or about Islam, you're more than free to welcome.
I had. That's what I came and asked you, specifically you, because you're very knowledgeable about that.
There are many other knowledgeable brothers. You can ask anyone here, inshallah. But most of the things in the Quran are very explicit, like especially when it comes to belief in oneness of God. You'll find that on almost every chapter.
This is the part 3. Where is the Surah 3?
Okay, it says here,
Surah 3.
yeah, Surah 2. You're looking at Surah 2. So it's the next one.
Surah 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surah 3.
Yeah.
Surah 7. It says, "Is he who has sent down to you the book?" In each verses there are entirely clear. There are foundations of the book, and those are the verses of our commandments. Says, and others not entirely clear. Okay, there are some verses who are very clear, and other verses who are not very clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's as for us, those in those hearts there is deviation from the truth. They follow which is not entirely clear thereof,
Yes.
seeking non-hidden messages of Allah. And those who are firmly grounded believe in the book.
Okay.
So I like that because it says that some verses which are very clear, there is no need to doubt.
Yes.
And no need to put your bad intentions on it.
Yeah.
But on those who are not very clear, you have the right to do that. I don't know if my interpretation is
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, the ones which are not very clear are like for example, Allah
Allah knows the true interpretation.
Yeah, Allah uses certain certain verses. For example, like Alif Lam Mim, which is like the ALM, the letters of the Arabic alphabet. So as Muslims or anyone reading that, this is not something that they are expected to know the meaning of. The meaning of that is with Allah, and in His wisdom He knows why He put those verses. But hear me out. The message of the Quran is not limited if you do not know the meaning of those letters of those particular letters. For example, Alif Lam Ra, Alif Lam Mim, these are letters as a beginning of certain verses. Now when many people they get into arguments about what is the meaning of this, why you don't know this, some people speculate about the meanings of this. So you see, if you get into arguments about these things, this is something that Allah doesn't expect you to go deeper into. So this is something which we say is the knowledge. Yeah, is the knowledge that Allah knows best and His Rasul, and this is what we leave with us. And that particular verse is referring to these unclear or meanings which is only known to Allah.
Yeah, so if I really want to know the meaning, I need to ask Allah Himself.
You can ask Allah, but Allah doesn't expect you to know this in deeper meanings. And that's why Allah is warning. Allah is warning those people who get into unnecessary dispute about these things.
If I'm a truth seeker, I can ask Allah Himself. Don't I?
You can if you want to. But what would I go with is the clear verses that Allah has given you.
Yeah,
that is your priority.
God is one, I don't have to doubt about.
Yeah, but if God is one, then do not believe in the Trinity. Read 4:171.
I'll be back.
When you go home, read chapter 4.
Chapter 4.
171.
171.
Yes?
Okay.
All right.
Hashim,
very nice talking to you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Jazakallah khair.